Coming up, you're used to this team. You played them a couple times. What gets your attention about Tulane?
They got a really good defense. You know, guys are experienced, good all around. They've had close games. I think they're a lot better than what their record shows. But Saturday's another opportunity to get a win, so I'm looking forward to it.
What do you take away from last year's game? Because it's rare that you play the same team at home back-to-back years. But I mean, what do you take away from last year's game?
You know, last year going in, we thought it was going to be a good game, and we were hoping that we could pull it out. But they came out ready to play. Like I said, their defense is really good. It was good last year. But I think we had a lot of bright spots in last year's game, so we're just going to take those into this game coming up.
You had a kick return. Was that Tulane last year or no?
Temple.
Okay, never mind.
Started with a T. Same
Scratch
thing,
that.
same
All right,
thing.
I'll regroup.
You know, it seems like there's some motivation after the Charleston Southern game for you guys as a team, even though you won, to play better.
Right, yeah. No, going into that game, he was preaching all week about don't underestimate your opponent. And, you know, they're a good team. They came out ready to play. Hats off to them. They did great. But, you know, we just got to do a better job of preparing this week. And Tulane's a really good team. So, you know, in the practice field and on that, we just got to prepare better.
You guys always move quickly. You know, you say you move quickly past a win, but do you even move quicker past the Charleston Southern to Tulane after a game like that?
Yeah, I mean, he preached after the game, you know, wins are hard to come by. Win is a win. You got to celebrate a win. But, you know, like 24 hours, it's done now. We're on to Tulane, and we're hoping to get the third win this season.
We asked Fernando about the offensive line. You know, not 5 pennies, it's a nickel. The same thing with the receivers and the offense. Because the problem with this offense is when you guys are cranking up, it's really, really good. Mm-hmm. But when you bog down, I think that's why the fans get all upset and everything. But how do you get it more consistent?
Yeah, you know, just repetition in practice. You know, we worked on it. We've been watching it in film. You know, but we got to do our job out there on the practice field, and how you practice is how you're going to play. So that's on us.
You look at league games like this, and how important is this as far as maybe just this could swing your season one way or another? Do y'all maybe sense that? I mean, do you think that's kind of accurate?
Yes, sir. Huge confidence booster, starting conference 1-0, and then going into the rest of the schedule. That would be huge for us, just building off that.
How are you feeling about returning? You were real close a couple times this week.
Yeah, thought I was going to break a couple this week, but I just got to break one or two more tackles, and hopefully I'll get there, so I got to work on that down there.
Feel like the group is getting better each week?
Yes, sir. Every week I think we're getting better, and you know, going into this week I think we have a really good chance.
You had that extra biscuit for breakfast, didn't you? It slowed you down a little bit.
Was it a little frustrating having them kick it so short sometimes on the kickoffs and not kick it directly to you?
Yeah, in film, you know, we saw a couple of sky kicks, so we kind of prepared for those. But no, I mean, once I get it, I got to do a better job of breaking it. That one more tackle.
Can you touch on Tulane's defense, what you saw out of last year, what they do, you know, facing that kind of defense?
Yeah, you know, last year they ran cover 3 and some cover 1. So, you know, their defense is good. Their corners are good, fast. They got pretty good safeties. So, I mean, same kind of scheme this year. Got some returning starters, but, you know, I think we have a good shot.
You mentioned what Coach said after the game. What was kind of the message between you guys after the game about, you know, moving on from this past Saturday night?
Same thing, you know, don't forget to celebrate a win. But obviously we didn't win the way we wanted to. But, you know, just going out and practice and doing better and working harder this week, hopefully we get it fixed.
Do you think that was a bit of an eye-opener for you guys to get pressed a little bit last week and still find a way to win? But do you think it did the team some good in some regards?
Definitely. I think we just need to prepare better, you know. I think we prepared well last week, but, you know, out there, you know, they came ready to play, and we didn't come as ready to play as them. So, you know, this week coming in on Saturday, we know we got to get, like, from the jump, just ready to go. So down in practice, we'll have energy. That's what they've been talking about, so we'll get that ready to go.
What's it like when you have back-to-back home games? You don't have to worry about traveling or missing class. I mean, is there an advantage of that, you know, that y'all have had from last week to this week?
Probably some advantage. I mean, I don't really think about it whenever we go on away games, but for some people it might. I mean, I think Tulane down there, they're like an hour behind, or they might. It's quicker adjustment that they have to do, but yeah, I mean, you know, Saturday everybody's gonna be ready to go.
Yeah.